Hello, my name is Terry White, Worldwide Design and Photography Evangelist for Adobe, and it's my pleasure to give you a first look at a technology preview coming to Illustrator CC for 2015 and Creative Cloud members. Let's take a look. First and foremost, if you've got Illustrator CC for 2015, you can already take advantage of this. Let me show you. If you go to your preferences, you'll notice at the very bottom of your preferences now, there's a new technology previews area. So this allows people to see what's coming to Creative Cloud and coming to your specific applications. And if you want to play around with it, you can leave it enabled. Or if you say, no, I don't want to do any testing, you can turn it off. So I'm going to leave it enabled, and we're going to take a look at what it allows me to do. Now, Illustrator's had a charting tool for years and years, pretty much almost since the beginning. But that feature set hasn't really been updated until now. Now it's a brand new service to Creative Cloud members that works and syncs online so that you can create the best charts and always have the best features. So I'm going to grab the new CC charts tool, and I'm just going to go ahead and come down here where I've got kind of a table that was created in InDesign. I'm just going to go ahead and drag out a new chart. Now, of course, it comes in, it gives me a basic looking chart to begin with and a menu to be able to work with it and update it. First thing is, I don't want the static, stick figure type illustrations. I actually want a better looking illustration, which I happen to have one right over here in my Creative Cloud library. So I'm just going to go ahead and place a copy of this skier here. And now that I've got that skier, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the skier and drop it right on top of one of my people here. And that, of course, just quickly turns my vector chart into a vector skier chart. Now, I don't need the cross-country skier from the original copy, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And now I'm going to go ahead and move my chart into place. And I want it right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is you notice that when the chart is selected, I have a menu that drops down that I can turn on and off that allows me to edit this chart on Creative Cloud. In other words, to take advantage of the cloud features and make this chart better. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's edit the chart. And now it's taking me to the chart and showing me a preview of it. But more importantly, of course, what's that chart represent? I need my actual data points to make this chart real. So I'm going to go ahead and click on data. And of course, I could type in my numbers, but we also have an import data where you can import your favorite Excel spreadsheets or comma delimited files. So I'm going to go ahead and import. I have an Excel spreadsheet with my actual data in it. And then once I go ahead and import that, I can select the entire range and I can apply it. So now that applies it and gives me my chart. And once I save it, I'm online, but once I save it, that will sync the chart back to my library and update Illustrator for me. So the chart's been synced back. All I have to do now is return back to Illustrator, and there is my updated chart. Now it's a little unwieldy at this point. I'm going to go ahead and move it in position here. And the first thing I notice is that the skiers now are kind of all over the place in height. Well, using my align capabilities, I can go ahead and align them to the bottoms. That takes care of that. Now I'm going to use my direct selection tool because these are all separate individual elements. Once I deselect, there we go. And then I can pick up one of the skiers and move him or her over here. Now that's great. I've now got the easy aligned all the way to the very difficult aligned. But of course, what I really need to do is distribute the other skiers in between. And using the align capabilities of Illustrator, I can just do a horizontal distribute the centers, and there they are. They're now evenly distributed across the chart. So I use the alignment feature to align them to the bottom, and then the ability to align them based on, or distribute the space based on the centers of them. Now, of course, like I said, these are individual elements. So for example, if I go to my swatches panel, and I kind of want to update these to look a little bit unique for each one, I can update this guy's shirt. If I click on it with my direct selection tool here, let's see if I can get this deselect. There we go. There we go. Now I can make his shirt red, and we'll select this one. All right, now that I've got his, we'll go ahead and click here. And once I get that one selected, I can make that one a different color. So as you can see, you can get each one to have a different look and feel. You can change the pants, you can change the shoes, you can change each individual vector element to look the way you want. Now, of course, these aren't just static graphics. They are linked back to the CC charts feature online. So if I select the chart again and I want to edit it on Creative Cloud, I can go back to Creative Cloud. It will load the chart and show me a preview of it. And once the chart's loaded, I can go right back to the data and I can make a change on the data point. So for example, if I want to change that to a number 4, I can change that to a number 4 and then save. And as you can see it updated here, I can go ahead and save that. It will sync it back. And once it's been synced, I can return back to Illustrator and my new chart has been updated, which once again, I can align to the bottoms. Once I select it here. And we'll do a line to the bottom. There we go. Got them all aligned to the bottom, and then we'll just move the whole chart up. And by the way, the other thing I noticed is that even though I have them in the right place, I can also adjust their heights to kind of fill in that space a little bit more. So you can play around with the vector charting tool capabilities now with the new CC charts. As a technology preview in Illustrator CC for 2015, you can design great looking charts because you can customize them any way you want using your own vector illustrations to illustrate the data points. And of course, you can use your real data points because you can import that data from an Excel spreadsheet or common delimited file. So have fun working with the technology preview. Give us feedback, let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we'll only make that tool better for our Creative Cloud members. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next one.